Yo. I forgot how to play this motherfucker. I keep forgetting how to play. It's my record. It's 34-7.
I'm Todd Grisham. The fighters are here, and they're about to get it on at the... It's Roy...
Oh, I'm winning this one though, for sure. Whooping the shit out of this nigga.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner...
Hey, bro, you hear me? I'm whooping this shit out. Yeah, you better quit. I was gonna whoop this shit out. Oh, man, UGA gave me a, I gotta get bro name. UGA gave me a, motherfucking 2K controller. Let's go. Sean must knew his ass ain't had a chance. Trying to find a shiny dude. Oh yeah, you can get your ass whooped. You got that. About to beat the shit out. You got that. Yeah, you can get your ass whooped with the controller you just gave me for sure. Roy. What up, buddy? You ready to get your ass whooped? I'm like that. I forgot how to fight like shit though. Fuck that. That's fine. Oh, I got. All the motherfucking games you play, you about to get your ass beat. Oh yeah, I'm rusty. Oh yeah, that. Hey, how you switch fast? I don't like this thing. Oh, hold on. Oh, how you up? Hello, huh? She ain't about to play with me. Oh, you sweet, yeah, you sweet. Oh. Hold on, I'm doing something wrong. I was trying to go to the body. I didn't know the body shit. I got it now. Alright, okay. Alright, game over, little buddy. Oh! Oh, you gonna stand there? Oh. Oh no, don't try to do that, bro. Oh, yeah, take that out your jack. Take that out. My God. Oh, he's sweet for the basket shots, though. Oh, yeah, you lost. You sweet hoe quick. Good round, though. You probably won that round. Ah. Oh, what's the block button? Why the fuck I'm not blocking? How the fuck he hit me like that? Hold on. Why the fuck you ain't blocking though? Hold on. Got up those side. Why the fuck? Bro, why you ain't sticking and moving? Alright. Oh. Yeah, with the same 3-piece combination. He's sweet for it too. Hey, bro. I got missed that. That around. Oh. I get out the car. See my footwork ain't right. Oh. He throwing that shit. He gonna be dead by third. Oh, he gonna be dead by third. Don't worry, little bitch. Stay in the 80s. If you at 80, be cool with that. Get the rest off. Little nigga over here, you ain't talking, huh? Oh, you thought you had one? No, we got the rest off. Oh, we moving down. See, wait, boy. That's what we tried, dude. They keep making us. Hey! Don't throw that. Good body shot. Fuck you, bitch. I might be down 3 rounds. Nah. I take that. This ain't got my. Ooh, I ain't got my jag. Yeah, that's all it is. Hey, my fact. Oh, yeah, there we go. Switch that. Switch that shit for the 106. Switch that. Switch that. Oh! Dumbass guy. He thought I wasn't gonna throw down back. You tripping. He just got his ass stuck. Thought I wasn't gonna throw down back. That would have knocked his stupid ass up. This is Shaq's right there, bruh. Oh, God. Ooh, what the push off. Ooh. That's all. Where? Bro, you a bitch ass nigga, man. That ain't counting. That's game. Oh. We will not break this one, bro. Let me get the fuck off. Guggity boogity, alrighty. I thought I had the juice, man. God. Look at that shit, bruh. I shouldn't even been fighting like that, bruh, man. Stop doing that, bruh. It'd be a bad thing. Be a bad thing. Oh, man. Hey now, hey. Yeah, I supposed to win me, man. I take that. No diddy. I take that though. We can go in on to next week, babe. Yeah, that nigga Tate, he think he slick too. He part of the commissioner crew, keep trying to get everybody out for them to have an easy playoffs. That's why they start playing. I'm here to fuck all that shit up. Let me be the 12th seed. This playoff trash. Ohio State and Cowboy don't make it. Ooh. I never seen what y'all seen in Oklahoma. I don't know how he whooping y'all ass like that. Kill. I don't know what the fuck. That nigga almost ain't make the playoffs last year. Damn, he was super bad out this. I got me a 5-star. I forgot me a 5-star, by the way. Be a 5-star. I got me a 5-star. You know, what he do? At me a stizza. At this dumbass bitch on the front. pain and shit all coming up on this motherfucker. Do I got it? Ooh! I hope I got the right one. Hold on, they talking about. Nah, we ain't back. Yeah. Storm my motherfucker. How you do that shit? Man, bro, you out here still trying to jack man. Ass down somewhere, bro. Why you trying to play your bum ass, beat your ass by 45 points? Sit the fuck down somewhere. I understand. Come on, I'm playing. For what? For what? The fuck you playing for? We're gonna go New Zealand time just in case. I think they took that off the game. You can't go New Zealand no more. I thought I was about to play boxing all night, get my ass knocked out first round. This fucking goofball talking about he coming home to play. Man, sit your ass down somewhere, man. This nigga lady shit, Tay. Start that shit, Tay. Hey, tell that nigga lady shit, Tay. Start that shit, kid. That would have been MJ taking all that time. Motherfuckers would have been started that shit. So I keep talking. Man, I got the right motherfucking jump, though. I do know that motherfucker. My shit take long. Oh, let me see. I don't need that shit. There we go. No, what cable I got, nigga. I don't need that shit. Nigga talk about after the game. Man, bro, what game you at? What game you at today? Football game you at, your son? Don't play till the 29th. He well it, Tank. He well. I see a path here. That's why I'm gonna go ahead and finish it, though. I'm trying to see it. Oh, you see that fast stop? Fast stop. Yeah, I see it. Oh, then it doesn't even. I got a lot of money for. I got 4,000. Yeah, I see a path. You feel me? Because I shouldn't lose no more this year. Florida, I got beat them. That's the computer. Then these two bums at the end of the year, I'm gonna destroy their ass. That one was pretty tough, though. He playing me a little tough. Motherfucker, make me lose in a tough. I probably would have lost that motherfucker. And they, man, these niggas crazy, man. losing to pizza shit. What's going on, Kyle? You was a one-hit wonder. That was good. All these weird-ass teams in the top 25, they probably don't even lose no more, bro. That's the only thing. Hey, all something I just saw his shit. That boy got the shit beat out of him, man. But bitch ass niggas, man. If they gonna lose their next game, win ass bitches. Fuck, 6'2". Damn, it's not like anyone that. 7'2", motherfucker. Hell, it's about the only sin. I get your bum ass off.
25 million American adults who smoke need access to more science-based, smart alternatives.
I believe that there should be options for people trying to quit smoking. Smoking from dying with a cigarette in my mouth.
Although not approved as cessation products, the Trump administration's work to authorize more smoke-free alternatives could help these Americans switch to less harmful nicotine products.
Whatever it takes to get over the hurdles and quit the cigarettes.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? So upon popular demand, I've been consistently getting asked my opinion on the pick and roll popper build for the 5s. I've made a build every day since the 2K Builder app dropped. I made a day one
these type builds, 611, 255, they get their ass
and today will be my final day using the app to create builds because we're getting on the game early tomorrow.
All they can do is rebound over me if they can do that.
Creator early access, but it's okay. We'll just watch and learn, so I know exactly what I
go
want
up
to know
on me,
if they
I'm
want.
blocking that shit, and I don't jump.
I'll end up posting my finalized day one build with all the fuse/reaction setup and specializations I end up going with once I got the game in my hands. Now come take a look at this 5v5 pick and roll popper build with me. So the reason I'm targeting 255 pounds is because I'm aiming to get the 95 strength for Goldberg wall and 255.
See, they be using that shit, but they ain't getting the ball pass 209.
So one of my biggest jobs is to set screens, so getting that is a must. For most of my years playing 2K, I never had a problem shooting open with max wingspan centers, and even Mike Wang said it's still doable if your stick skill and general IQ was good enough. So we'll be sticking with the max wingspan for this 5v5 popper build as well. Now jumping into the finishing stats first, but the way we designed the build, close shot ends up being a 79, and because I targeted an 87 driving dunk, my driving light ends up being a 67. For standing dunk, I raised it all the way to 90. This is one of the biggest differences between
driving dunk, how watch his speed be low as shit. Like, who you gonna get past to do the driving dunk?
Because we're going to be slipping to the hoop almost every offensive possession. There's a high chance you end up
hoping on the pick and roll to
rim, whether it's for a rebound or a slip. You're going to need to use that standing dunk often, and in this type of offense, a 90 feels necessary to have here. So with this combination of finishing, you'll unlock silver posterizer once you hit that 87 driving dunk threshold and 75 vertical threshold. You also get gold rise up, as we talked about, with a 90 standing dunk and 66 vertical. You also get some bronze badges that we don't care too much about, such as physical finisher, paint prodigy, and hook specialist. Aerial wizard.
See, you have the ones we don't care about. That's why I hate 2K, bro. I cannot get with 2K. You heard? post shots and hook shots nobody cares about. Bro, you really buy the game just to run up and down the court, do no moves. Man.
Every offensive possession, there's a high chance you end up with the ball standing under the rim, whether it's a rebound or a slip.
What you
You're
got,
gonna need to use that standing dunk often, and in this type of offense, a 90 feels necessary to have here. So with this combination of finishing, you'll unlock silver posterization, hit that 87 driving dunk threshold and 75 vertical threshold. You also get gold rise up, as we talked about, with the 90 standing dunk and 66 vertical. You also get some bronze badges that we don't care too much about, such as physical finisher, paint prodigy, and hook specialist. Aerial wizard, you end up getting gold with either an 80 driving dunk or 80 standing dunk. I think this badge will be very good this year, considering you need like 1,000 for the specialization. And you also get the new badge, Ghost Stepper, on silver. This will be good when you're underneath the rim pump faking or in the mid-range in the triple threat and you want to step through and go up with a shot. Moving on to the shooting stats, I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. I brought my 3-ball to an 80, which results in my mid-range being a 70. And then because this is going to be a 5v5 build using Rec and Pro-Am, I brought the free throw up to a 72, so that at least you'll be able to hit somewhat consistently. You end up getting a few bronze badges out of this combination of shooting, static midi, smooth operator, quick trigger, post fade phenom, deadeye, and arc cadence. The last one that you get ends up being silver, the most important one, set and fire. This is basically set shot for last year for stand still, catch and shoot 3-pointers. Next, jumping into the playmaking, the only stat we're going to raise here is pass accuracy. We couldn't bring it all the way to an 80. We couldn't get it any higher because we're trying to make it
talk about driving ducks, so you just hope the point guard know you're a perfect pass.
Playmaking, it results in your ball handle being a 48 and your speed with ball being like a 32 or something. I think I had an extra attribute at the end, so I just threw it on speed with ball. So like I said, this results in all silver badges. Versatile Visionary Silver unlocks at 80. You also get Silver Thunder, which unlocks at 70. And then you also get Silver Blake Starter, which unlocks at 77 pass at. Now moving on to the defense. Now like I said, this is a popper. You do have to sacrifice a lot if you do want to be a day one popper. So the interior defense, we're going to go 80 for that new wall up badge. Perimeter,
get the fuck off. Hey, what's his name? I would never want him to be my center. Please don't never let him be my center. It's 2K time. They're the type of niggas I'm gonna be putting up. Watch this guy play today. You mean to tell me you can't shoot or stop nobody, bruh? Come on, bruh. We not doing this shit, bro. We not doing this shit, bro. Nah. You can't shoot or guard nobody, bro. What the fuck you out there for, bro? God damn. Everybody gonna be 6'11", little as hell out there too. I made a 7'1" killer. And the crazy thing, my 7'1" dude will be faster than they 6'11" dude. That's the crazy thing.
Because I've gathered about 12 different builds that are some of the best.
Because they try to get 6'11" just to get 99 rebounds. They hoping they just get rebounds.
Or an inside center. There will be a build for you in this video that you will 100% love.
Hey, see this build though, this look pretty. Check this out.
See you Sunday, Jim. Delivery.
That last nigga was tripping. I would make that shit in my sleep.
Hold time to feel Sunday's coming.
The NFL and CBS streaming on Paramount Plus.
Big Pharma charges Americans more than any other country. The man most favored nation.
Follow, like, subscribe.
Y'all know I
need y'all help, man. We going up this year in 2K
on a Victor Wembanyama build, and as you can see, we doing half spin lays from the 3-point line. The job's not done either. We're gonna hit a speed boost. Keep in mind this build is humongous. We are 7-3, and I will go.
I understand what
you're saying. You guys like and sub if you know. We're be dropping a lot more builds on the way. Let's get right into this video. We got a lot to unpack today, ladies and gentlemen. Hey man, where do I even begin, to be honest?
Yeah.
You know, shout out 2K. They actually let us.
You know that.
So I got
It's
a lot
time,
of
man.
gameplay to show y'all. I'm just showing you guys the build, but not only the build, the cap
Just went over
breakers
the
and
south to
animations
get
don't
a
shop
controller.
level. Now,
You
just
know
keep in
it's
mind,
time.
this build is an early version.
Good bag,
By the
good
time
bag,
you get
gang. I
the
gotta
game,
get
I
broke
might
down. I
change a
keep
few
calling them
things. I'll
UGA
let you
and
know.
shit.
So then, this is my April Wembanyama build. Now let's get right into the deep dive. So for those that are wondering, this is what the build is. Position center 7'3". Now the whole reason I went 7'3" instead of 7'4" is, well, because the driving dunk got toned down a little bit for the big builds. So if I went mid wing on a 7'4", I only got 68 driving dunk. I'm pretty sure that's kind of mid. Let's be real here. So 7'3".
See, I was gonna make that build too, but I don't like that 48 agility.
Finishing overall.
That's why I
First things
make
first for the
that build.
finishing, we're gonna have an 86 close shot. This is gonna get us Ghost Stepper on gold. By the way, that badge is elite, must have, especially on a bigger build. We're gonna have 70 driving layups so we can actually, you know, get crafty.
Yeah, I was
And
thinking
with
about that
Nas
too.
layup
What's my
package,
driving layup
kinda
set?
nuts. Hey,
I was thinking about I need that ghost.
70 driving dunk, of course, gets all the park dunks, and we actually get some crazy dunk packages. I added some new ones I'll show you in a bit. 90 standing dunk for gold rise up, and post control is at a 70, but we actually get some elite cap breakers here, and I'll show you that really soon. Now for the rebounding, you may think this is pretty low, but we have an 80 O board and an 85 D board. Now me personally, this is perfectly fine. You know, I understand how to actually get rebounds and do good box outs. So this is personally a skill issue in my opinion. Now for one of the most first things first, for the finishing, we're gonna have an 86 close shot. This is gonna get us Ghost Stepper.
My close shot at 80.
By the way, that badge is elite, must have, especially on a bigger build.
I'm
We're gonna have
so
70
bad
driving layups so we can actually, you know.
I'm so bad at scoring. I might not even need that close shot to be honest, because I just pull up and shoot a minute.
70 driving dunk, of course, gets all the park dunks, and we actually get some crazy dunk packages. I added some new ones. I'll show you.
I can get it to an 86 and 2 cap breakers, so yeah,
control is at a 70, but we actually get some elite cap breakers here, and I'll show you that really soon. Now for the rebounding, you may think this is pretty low, but we have an 80 O board and an 85 D board. Now me personally, this is perfectly fine. You know, I understand how to actually get rebounds and do good box outs. So this is personally a skill issue in my opinion. Now for one of the most important parts.
See, that's what I said. That's why I ain't tripping on my rebounding. You feel me? I said the same thing. It's a skill. If you can't get rebounds with the 83 and the 80, it's your skills. The only way I'm not getting them, they really just push me out the way like the Hawk used to do back in the day.
Defense is very important in this game.
That's about the same I got right there. My perimeter at 50 though.
To get Hall of Fame paint patroller, but hey, as you can see in these clips, man, I'm swatting shit.
I had so many crazy clips.
Anyone that's trying to do any type of cute post scoring against me.
Oh, you thought you was going past me? Give me that shit.
Yeah, I'm talking to
Give
you.
me that. Yeah, that's me.
Moving on to the physicals.
But see, my speed is 72, and he keeping up with him at a 66. I'm
These are very important, especially
with an 80 strip and an 83 vertical. Ooh.
I can't wait for
with an 80 strip and an 83 vertical.
Pay attention to this. We only have a 40 speed with ball. And
82 pass had. I mean, 82 pass, 72 ball had.
How?
Oh, man, with a 50-some ball with speed, man. What like do what? Oh, KG from live. KG from live. Blocking everything, ducking everything. Video crazy, bro. Yeah, KG from live, man. KG from live.
77 is the new requirement for that, by the way. Now, lastly, when it comes to the shooting aspect of this build, we're gonna have a 90 mid-range shot. And
see, you got to say, I got 93 and 85 mini right now.
And as you can see in the top right corner, we have badge tokens. If I had to make
we got the same, like, what's it called, though? What he slapping, though?
Pretty cool. We can really shoot.
What he got up there, that dope, though?
We do get on this build. It's kind of crazy. A lot of these new badges really do help us out especially in the paint. There's a lot of video potential with all these badges for different types of builds, different type of.
I'm looking for all clips, be blocking shit. I hate bad blocking shit, rebounds, game winning threes and shit, man.
Look at all the takeovers you can possibly.
Hey, throw me all alleys. I got 93 standing up. Throw me all
alleys. The default
alleys.
badges or the default takeovers, my bad. They boost their stats by 30, but they're capped at 80. So let's say, you know, I have.
I'm gonna put the world notice this year.
If I get my default
2K, man, I think I didn't play with a lot of people last year. I played in a lot of leagues last year. I think I'm one of the best bigs in the world. Bigs don't even think like how I think on 2K. I'm the only big that think I need that motherfucking bar. All the other bigs, they cool with just getting a few ducks a game.
Sadly, there is no custom takeovers, so there's.
Hey, I play better defense than them niggas. I don't jump. You really don't even gotta switch on the pick and roll. They just want to do that shit for the faster player, which I understand. But you don't have to switch with me on the pick and roll.
If you see a takeover here,
that crazy thing, my 7-1.
And I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, I think my 7-1.
Hey man, like y'all know, I got invited to community day, and you know one of the first things I had to do was order on a big banana bill. And as you can see, I'm doing half spin lays from the 3-point line. The job's not done either. We're gonna hit a speed boost. Keep in mind this build is humongous.
I delete that shit. That nigga still on 2K26. Man, wrap it up. Them boys gonna enjoy this shit. You can play wreck all motherfucking day. Hey, they took the pro off. That really made me no more bad, but I still bought it. I still bought it. They couldn't even do that with this center right here. But I feel like he was just too slow, so I know. You see something real quick? I know they ain't gonna be able to do that with my new shit. They ain't gonna be able to fuck with my new center at all. Kill. Let me see. Yeah, see, he was 60 speed and he still was a 70 speed, so they got about the same speed and the same agility though. They did got the same. But he was 6'10". See, my 7-1 faster than him, that's what I'm saying. I ain't got more agility than him. He just got this though, this defensive rebound and strength. He got that defensive rebound, the strength of what the fuck was his vertical? Vertical about the same. Block high. This perimeter had it bad.
Stop! I said stop! Both of you.
Battery had long speed. Shit, they about the same. What am I trying to say? What the fuck they? Oh, he's 6'10". That's fine. Fuck my joke say for my nigga. Hey, his speed faster than my 7-1. He is 7-1. His speed faster than my 7-1 speed. But I'm 10 times better right here. I had a 90 Betty. I had an 85 Betty with a 93. Yeah, that's better. Post control 80, 67. Standing duck was a 78. It would be a 92. Ooh. Driving duck 70. I have a 70 on here. That's pretty cool. Driving layup high. What about close shot high? We cool. 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 Oh, something I want to watch though. Oh, that motherfucker just popped up.
Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infection, low ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease occur. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills, muscle aches will not occur, or you have vaccine or antibiotics. Before starting to check for infections, tuberculosis, and liver problems. See how the cells perform versus accuracy.
Where the fuck that nigga at?
Goodzelf.com/SeersOff. I'm done. Ask your doctor if Goodzelf is right for you.
What the fuck is that nigga that documentary nigga name, man? I'm gonna watch this too, though.
It's time to rip off their mask and expose Big FinTech for who they truly are.
Derek Hardaway finally made it happen, finally got you. For the people who may not be familiar with you, let the people know who you are.
Yeah, my name is Derek Hardaway from the Hundreds, Chicago, South Side, Roseland area. I'm a member of the Black Disciples back then as a kid, but I'm grown now, doing different things. But you might know me from an incident that took place in 1994, which was the murder of Robert Yummy Sandifer, aka Lil Yummy. A lot of y'all might know him from a picture Tupac had in the interview and movies I'm seeing and stuff like that on Tubi and other little networks. But I'm one of the ones that went to prison for the murder of Robert Yummy Sandifer.
So much I want to ask you, man. So much I want to get into. How did that come about, you being a BD?
Man, I used to walk out my bedroom into my living room, and how our house set is on 105th. You can look right down Everett. So anytime I walked in my living room or came out my house, I'm just seeing the light shine different down there with those guys. And the things they was doing, money, cars, the women, it caught my attention. And so you knew it, I was down the block in it.
Being a BD in the 90s, how was that like?
Man, we had some time. It was like, we had structure, so it was things that we was allowed to do, things we couldn't do, but it was dope, man. Things we did, like we was kids doing grown man things. So it was dope, bro. There's so much I could speak on that, and I don't want to mislead people now, but back then, the 90s, man, it was so different. It was a lot of love, a lot of respect, and a lot of structure.
What was the crime rate like in the early 90s in Chicago?
Man, it was high. I think we was probably leading on the nation back then. Definitely in the top 2 or 3, if not 1.
Crazy, man. How did you first meet him?
Man, I remember our Lil Yummy actually at a game meet. And I'm looking at him like, he look young, you know what I mean? But there's also a few more members that look young, but was 16 at the time, older than me in high school.
Doesn't matter.
So I thought he was older than what he was. Like, I asked him, he told me he was 16 because he used to be one of the little guys that was 16 going to college. So until he was murdered, I thought he was 16.
He was from a neighborhood called Roseland, right?
Yeah, same neighborhood, Roseland, Wild Hunters. Man, it's like, we ain't have neighborhoods. We wasn't from the low end where we had a whole project buildings and buildings lining up. We on one block and our ops literally on the next block. So we going to school together, and the school we go to on the opposite block in their neighborhood. So we got to fight them all the way back to College Grove to get to our side, and yeah, it was wild. Shooting across the street from each other, down the street from each other at times. Yeah.
So when you first met Yummy, you was at a game meeting. How did both of y'all relationship progress from there?
I used to see him all the time, and it had pretty much been in traffic, you know what I mean? So it was like I knew he was official. And he used to be on this little hustle, and me too, we was all doing the same thing. We in the streets, you selling drugs, or you're breaking into something, but you was doing something to generate some type of money. That's what was instilled in us, like a hustle. But that led to, you know, me talking to him, we one of the guys, so we all brothers gonna communicate, and we see what he got going on, and one hand washed up.
Yeah, I heard as a kid he was getting abused.
That's the thing, is like, once I got to hearing all this stuff that was portrayed on the news, this was things I never seen nor heard of until after he was murdered, and it's like, where did this come from? So the abuse they talk about, I think I heard him being burned with cigarettes and whips and stuff. I don't remember none of that.
Who was he living with?
He lived with his grandmother. You know, we was kids, so I ain't know like the signs and none of that, or look at that, but I don't remember seeing no type of open burns on none of that type of stuff.
Yeah, I heard there was a lot of people living in the house he was living at.
Man, that was our neighborhood. A lot of people lived with everybody. We had families where it's 15 to 25 people under the same roof. And everybody was good, but during those times, it's like, I say we had structure. If your family was in need and needed a place to go, you had a little space, y'all come on.
What were some of the things that Yummy was doing that you can remember? Because they say he was a wild kid.
I mean, it was definitely like, to me, I ain't gonna say wild because we all was doing it. But, man, he stole cars, you know what I mean? You needed some rims or some sounds. That's what he do. But if it's war or anything like that, it was whatever. With whoever. And he definitely loved guns. I can't say he didn't, you know what I mean? He was fascinated with them, and he would bust you if you get outside your body with him. So he wasn't, I don't want to make it seem like he was a demon, you know what I mean? But he just wasn't born. If you threatened or made him feel scared, it's like, brother, you than me. That was our mentality.
Crazy, man. Did he go to school?
Yes. We all went to school, and that was one thing about back in the 90s that I say so great. We was young, you know, we was to be at school. You couldn't get caught doing school hours outside. So the guys saw you outside doing school hours, they own you, like, why you went to school?
Yeah, that's how it was around my way, too. When this ain't in school, you can't catch no sales, nothing.
And you get caught up with later on after school hours, they gon' do what they do. Because you supposed to be in school, so if you was ditching school, or like me, I literally go to school and leave up out school early. So he did it, I did it. It was mandatory though, in a sense, for us to be at school.
So how did that work if somebody wanted him to steal a car? Take me through that.
I mean, you just let them know what you want. What you want some, like some Hamilton Bowls back then, some sounds. Wherever he go get it from, he gonna bring it to you. Man, you know, I'm gonna take the sounds out or take the wheels off. He gonna bring me the car, here you go, and go ahead. You give him his money and he good.
That's wild. You're living and stealing cars. How's these meetings like? These BD meetings?
Pretty much everything we was doing in the streets, how we going about doing it. Getting money, trying to, you know, get a little bit more land. War, somebody got into it, somebody got killed. It's like anything that went on within this week's time, this is where we discussing everything.
And when y'all was having these meetings, they would tell y'all what they want to show the people the upcoming week, right?
If something needs to be done, you know what I mean, it depends on what it is, what we got going on. So, some might be spoke about with everybody here, and you might get pulled to the side and spoke to one-on-one.
I want to go back to his age.
I'm glad I ain't never had to be in no gang, though, bro. I ain't fucking do what you tell me. Throw my life away because you tell me to throw my life away, bro.
I have a sibling that has Turner syndrome. So when she was 21, she was looking like she was 10, 11. And I remember we used to get pulled over, and even at 21, she sounded like a little girl. Tell the police, I'm 21, and I can show her all the driver's license. So,
man, wish nigga will say, yeah, you got it.
I didn't know she had Turner syndrome.
That's me really big, but if he just did some bullshit,
I know she grown,
you gotta really go kill this one. Man, bro, you gotta go kill that thing.
And I heard he was driving at 11, right?
Yeah. You know how to drive. And back then, it's like, we had hikes, you know, we used to call them dope fiend renters. They want to get high, they ain't got no money, let us use your car. So, everybody had their own car, or they was renting a car, and that's what we wanted to do, we wanted to drive. So it was so easy to get a car back then at any age.
He give it Lord though with this
motherfucker. You know what I mean? To get high, they go to Keys. And they had 2-3 cars flying through the blocks and stuff like that, you know, just to be seen, hey, I'm young, I'm driving, whatever. It's things we did as kids.
How was he personality-wise? Like, was he what people portray him to be, or?
I think he was a little bit of all of them. Because, like, I knew him differently from other people. So the relationship we had, you know, we members, we brothers. So we ain't never got into it or had no altercation or nothing like that, because that wasn't instilled in us. But with other people, hey, you get what you're looking for. And you kept one with them pretty much, so.
Was people scared of him?
Actually, they was. They was.
I would kick this little ass up. Get your little ass up.
They probably, you know, saw him younger than the age I saw him at, and thinking about it like, this a kid with a gun that's willing to shoot it. So, he a threat.
I would kick the little kid.
Not to like.
I'm playing.
I mean, like, he a threat.
You gotta do it now. We'll cross the street or little bro
So,
down.
you know what I mean? Like, think about it now. They call them Wayans now. And they're a lot older than what Yomi was back then, so same thing. To me, probably it's the same thing.
I heard he was bullying the kids his age.
Man, it could have been true. Because that's a part of him. It's like, he wants something, he won't. If you got it, he gonna get it.
Did he ever try to push you?
Nah. I don't think he ever tried none of them else. Cause it's like, it was a different type of love back then. You know what I mean? And why would you press me when you could come ask me for something? You know what I mean? You know, if I get it, I'll get it to you. So, nah.
Have you personally
seen that shit? That's what the streets nowadays. Ain't no love out here.
Well, we was at Palmer Park on 111, and I can't remember where I was coming through there. I think I was going to talk to a friend, a lady friend of mine down there at the time. But him and one of the little guys from 119 was together. And they had told me they had got into it with some dudes a few days ago. And while they let me know what was going on, here come the car. And I'm not knowing it's the car, and he took off on me. He chased the car and trying to gun it down.
You loved card collecting as a kid. Now, Arena Club makes it easier, faster, and more fun. We created my childhood, and now we're ripping packs together. It's a whole new way to collect, sell, and trade cards. Use code COLLECT for 20% off your first purchase. Download Arena Club now or visit arenaclub.com.
Sell what you don't wear with no fees and free shipping on Vinted. Download the app.
Don't let a latent part delay your launch window. Zombie provides a supply chain built for mission.
I'm just trying. So it's that way go. Oh, we almost
becoming too loud, like his reputation, like everybody.
Oh, is that me on the front of that motherfucker? Is that me?
I heard his name before I knew who he was. So, man, said about 93. I felt like that summer 93, right before school was starting back when I first started to hear his name. It's like the things he was doing. So, the shootings, getting into it with people and how other people fan him, and I heard, but I ain't worried, you know what I mean? He's just one of the guys. I just wanted to meet him and know who he was, you know what I mean? And he right up the street from me. I'm on 150 on 8 ball, so we right here.
The older BDs was sending y'all on missions, right?
I'm gonna be honest, I think he was doing a lot of stuff he was doing on his own. For me knowing him and knowing how he is, he was all bad, but he was.
I'm watching this, y'all. I'm trying at this 2K buggy.
For the thing.
Playing 2K this shit, buddy.
He was taught to keep our stuff under our hat, you know what I mean? Not to have it out on the streets, but he all out there with it. So his name, got the ringing in the neighborhood, and hey, now people looking at you and watching you and fearing you. Like, it got to a point where some people, his name was that big to me. If I didn't know him,
it sounds like Brett still trying to justify why he did this shit. Brett, you did your time. You ain't gotta do all this shit.
And not that I'm scared, it's just, I know he ain't going, and I ain't going either. So, I just reroute.
I heard that the older BDs, they had y'all running drugs.
Well, we all did. That's what started me. Another thing, I was 10 when I first started running drugs.
That wasn't
like before school, I go over here, get the drugs, take it to the spot, get the money, go to school. After school, I drop the money off, get my little chop, I'm gone.
Oh, you wasn't doing that.
And this every day.
How much was your cut?
It was crazy.
I get $50. So I was 10.
50.
By the time I'm 12, I'm on my own, basically.
And they had y'all doing shootings, right?
Asking all these high-ass questions, man.
I don't want to put it like they go shoot. You see what I'm saying? Because that wasn't what it was. But in a sense, yes. Like I said, we from the hunt. Stuff been happening on the low. On 45th or 39th somewhere. BDs, GDs, or BDs, whoever get into it. It's a war now. And that leads pretty much throughout the city. So once the war started, it's on with all y'all everywhere. So that's how it was back then. Because like you could be one with this mob and they right here 2 blocks down and you into it with another mob that's a block over here.
Crazy lifestyle, man. I heard that Yummy, he got arrested a lot.
Yeah. I didn't know he had that many arrests. They were like 5 or something like that.
Yeah, they say it was over a dozen times he got arrested.
No, I think it was in the 20s. I want to say, yeah, I think it was in the 20s. But I got a lot of arrests. And like, it could be 4 of us back then in the 90s. We going to jail. What they call that, mob action or something back then. So you and 3 of your friends literally leaving school for basketball practice and walking home together because y'all had to go the same way. And here come the police locking y'all up for mob action. Saying I think it was 3 people, more than 3 who was going to jail. So 3 of my friends gonna be on this side of the street and I'm gonna be over here walking by myself. It's like, nah.
Damn.
Man, we was juveniles and it's like, you get caught with some drugs, I got caught with drugs, guns, dope free rentals, you know, we rent the car, but once we get caught in, it's a stolen car. I'll probably be in the police
station. Doing their ass dirty in Chicago.
3 or 4 hours. Because soon as they process me, they'll call my parents, they come get me, they release me to my parents with a court date.
Do you think he felt untouchable with everything he was getting away with?
No. I don't think he felt untouchable. No, I know he knew people feared him. You know what I mean? But I don't think he felt untouchable.
You think he was abusing his power because everybody was afraid of him?
I think he abused it a little bit.
Oh man, we gonna see this nigga today for the next 56 hours.
We wasn't raised, you know what I mean, to pray on the week.
This nigga gonna bring a point guard out. Why do you bring a point guard out? Oh man, you gotta see this nigga today for the next 17 hours.
And that's pretty much what he was doing. Like, you don't deserve his money. You know what I mean? Because you ain't gonna be money about it. So let me get it.
I would have killed this shit.
I really think we could have probably robbed him off without him. Like this is. And one dude to how he was, and then again, it's a lot of weakness out there that, like I say, don't be hurt.
The little girl that was 14 that got killed, can you give me the backstory behind that?
I'm gonna let the world know. That day, and what happened with Siobhan and Youngie taking the rap for it, and he ain't shoot her. So y'all hearing it from me, he did not shoot her. He shot someone else. And this guy didn't know that Youngie was the one that shot him. Somebody told him that. But he actually shot this dude. But that day he didn't do that to Siobhan. He wasn't shooting.
Who was Siobhan D?
She was a young lady in the neighborhood. Respectful young lady. But it's one of those, I ain't gonna say wrong place, wrong time. It's just the person that was shooting at, they see us happen to be out there.
The day that Siobhan was shot, can you take me through that day? Like, how was that like? I know they had to be crazy around the neighborhood, right? I mean, I'm sure word got around, and I know they had to be crazy.
It's not me finding out I was dead. So it's like we in the house, we hearing shooting, we come outside and the hell going on. And he told us like, man, I caught a dude trying to creep through. I didn't know he was on, and immediately he get up out of there. Now, minutes later, another shooting happened. You come to the front, somebody down there said got shot on the seat. You know what I mean? Her body laying out there, none of that. It was like when we came up here, what's going on up here now? It was like they was busting out a few peoples and somebody got shot, and it's like, dude, get the hell from up here, man. I got from up there.
Is her family still around Chicago?
I don't know that. But they got a beautiful picture of a mural on 108th and Wentworth. I think it's a garden there they got set up for us. It's nice. But I don't know if her family around or not.
Terrible incident. How was the aftermath after that? I heard you went to hiding, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he was being moved around different places. I mean, it was hot. Sometimes the police, everybody just constantly hitting the blocks. It was hard to get money, you know what I mean? Really do anything, because now the media and they looking for folks, you know what I mean? They tearing everything down, pulling everything over, looking for them.
Damn. So it was a whole manhunt.
Yeah. They actually asked me, man, I was looking for him.
Did you know where he was hiding at?
Yeah. He was with one of the guys' mother. And once the stuff like hit the news, That's when he got to go. Can't be here.
Where did he go after leaving her place?
Well, I didn't know where he was going to. He bounced from there till I ran into him. I actually ran into him on our block. On 106, or 105th, 106.
How was the interaction?
It was like, what are you doing out here? Like, I ran into him on the block, not in no house, you outside. And I'm knowing how the police tearing these blocks down looking for him. Like, what is you doing out here?
You remember what he said?
He said he want to go home. You know his words, I want to go home. And the members he was with, mother actually went to contact his grandmother.
Did she do it?
Yeah, they actually did it because I take off and later on when I came back, I had spoke to her. And the lady that went and called her and his grandmother was right in front of the house and I actually spoke to her. And they were looking for him in.
From your point of view, what was the turning point that led to his death?
I thought about that for a while and I can't see, like, even like him being who he is, you know what I mean, that happened, coming from him. Like the guys, you know what I mean, I can't see that. That's way above me. You hear things over the years and stuff like that, especially in the jail and I can't even speak on. Everybody got their opinion. So I'm hearing things, but at the same time, it's how you know this too. Because you're telling me something, but at the same time, how you come across this information.
What were some of the things you was hearing?
So I'm gonna give you one of them that it's supposed to be the hit that came down the line through the mob. And from my understanding and how he was raised back then, you know what I mean, what was instilled and taught to me, it's like, no, that ain't come down nowhere.
Did you and Yummy have any issues?
No. We ain't never had no altercations, bump heads, none of that, you know what I mean? Because I'm from 105th, he from 108th. So I had my circle, he had his circle. And at times we linked, and we linked a lot. You see what I'm saying? But not enough for us to be bumping heads or nothing like that, you know what I mean? You see the guys like, man, what's happening, what y'all on, and all right, let's do this up.
Let me ask you this, right? I know you don't want to speak about when Yummy getting killed, but what led to that incident between you and Yummy?
What led to that? What happened when it never happened. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, whatever caused that wasn't me, and I can't really say like this led to it or that led to it because it'll be my opinion and what I'm thinking. So it's like that night shouldn't have never happened at any circumstance. And build up to it or whatever led to his life being taken that night should have never transpired.
Was it a build-up?
I don't think so, because only problem was, it really wasn't a problem, was the police and the heat. But you're gonna still maneuver, but it's nothing that should have led up to that.
How was you able to find him that night? Because I know he was in hiding at that time, right? Over the 14-year-old girl that got killed?
He was on the block. So he was outside on the block. And one thing I do want to say is, what happened that night, I don't want go into detail because I don't want to disrespect his family or, offend no one. But I am going to say that should have never happened.
How did they find out y'all did it?
Me seeing him and talking to him that night, being with him, actually leaving with him. And his grandmother was told that, I guess the police was told that, and they came and rushed the crib, snatched me up. What happened? They said he was the last one seen with him alive, so either you did it or you know we did it. Back then, hey, keep your mouth closed. But they arrested me by myself. I'm talking about, I remember I'm laying on the couch and my old man opened the door. And I'm hearing a white voice like, it's Craig Hardaway or Derek Hardaway here. And I'm like, don't nobody come to the door, especially asking for us by our full names like that. They would be like, see, I did, you know what I mean? And I looked out the curtains, man, it was like, like no exaggeration, maybe 8 homicide officers in my front yard. And we had bars all around our first floor, so it's, I know they homicide, but why are they here? Asked me and bro. Ran upstairs to try to like jump out the back window to run through the alley. It's about 6 or 8 more I'm out there. They had the whole house around, man. We thought we had a bomb in there, Bin Laden or some shit, like they was everywhere.
Get 2 sandwiches, pay for 1. Sounds like stealing. It's not. Potbelly. We bring the hot.
I'm trying to figure
I
out
don't know,
this
but I identity theft
still
is
claiming
one
this
time in America
innocence.
after my mom had her identity stolen.
Whoa.
And I'm not going to be
I'm
mad.
a little low.
They do test and identity right and guaranteed to restore your identity.
Feel like he's still claiming his innocence.
Take a wrong turn. Hello?
No, keep watching though. I feel a little slow right now.
Locked me up, take me to the police station, and questioned me for hours, beat the shit out of me multiple times. Yeah. Like they said, I remember when it first started, I was beating on the door. And they had me behind a lot of door. I'm beating on the door, hey man, I'm ready to go home, let me up out of here. And I'm not knowing like who on the other side of the door. But my homie mother was on the other side of the door and she actually heard the first ass whoop. But I'm looking under there and I'm seeing all these feet running to the door and I had to jump up so the door don't swing and hit me. And they told me you might run some on the streets, but we the biggest gang in the world. This police telling me this, that I might run some on the streets, but they the biggest gang in the world. And I don't run shit here. And they finna show me. They closed that door and beat the fuck out of me. I stayed in that police station on the 111, man, all day. You know, phone call, I couldn't talk to my peoples. They wouldn't let my peoples come see me. It's just me locked to this. Well, after they whooped my ass, they changed to the wall.
He remember that.
I'm just stuck in. Different people coming in, trying to talk to me and things like that. And hey, I ain't got nothing to say. Ain't nobody saying nothing about me sitting here beat the fuck up, but y'all want to keep asking me questions. Detectives came back, they whooped my ass again. As a kid, bro, they didn't even think about them ass whooping making me mad. From the day they arrested me, I ain't get released at all. I did all the red. So 14, just graduating 8th grade. In prison. From the Audi home to St. Charles to Little Joliet to the maximum penitentiaries and maybe 10 more of them off.
Did you go to trial for that? How's that look?
Man, it was wild. It was like, I'm used to walking out the courtroom. You know what I mean? Not going back through the back door. So once they told me I had like a month continuance, I'm thinking I'm going to leave them always in my old man. They to be held in custody. Oh, what? And after that, I'm charged as a juvenile. So at that time, I was facing a maximum of 7 years because they only could hold me till I was 21. But then again, they went and did a 504 hearing or something and charge me as an adult. So now I'm not looking at juvenile time, I'm looking at grown man time. And that's what they sentenced me to, 45 years.
Ooh.
At 16 years old, they telling me I gotta go to jail for 22 years. I'm not even 22 yet. You want me to do more time in prison than I live? It is what it is.
How's it like being in prison for that? Was people try to punish you for killing the kid?
Man, yeah. A lot of people that was fascinated with the case, want to be around you or, kick it with you and stuff. And it's, I don't know you. Watch out. But
yeah.
It teaches you how to adapt. Because each prison, even from juvenile to the adult, each prison is something different. Then you're dealing with multiple personalities. And we the worst of the worst. As society sees, we criminals. So I got to deal with me and my issues, and at the time, it's 111 other people over here with me I got to deal with, and whatever they going through. So you learn to adapt to your environment and be in survival mode.
How was that like for you when you heard that Tupac, he confronted gang members in a crowd when he was performing in Milwaukee over Yummy Duff?
I can't remember. I might have been Milwaukee, but it was one of these southern states, Indiana, Milwaukee, one of them. But it wasn't that he was dissing the BDs. He was dissing Chicago. And he took this case and put it on Chicago, and not realizing the majority of the people up here in your audience is from Chicago. So he's supposed to offend them, or offended us, from Chicago, and we're gonna show you what it is. And they tried to get on his ass up there. Man, I think I was still fighting the case when I heard about that. Yeah, I think I was still fighting my case when I heard about that. When did he die? 95?
96.
96, yeah, I was still fighting my case. So I wasn't even found guilty yet or nothing. I was in Ion still, in Chicago. We left in Hamilton hearing about that.
What was your reaction to it?
Shit, my reaction, I would have been on his ass too. He's disrespecting not just the guy, you disrespecting the city. You know what I mean? This ain't no BD thing, you disrespecting the whole city.
When did you first see the prison interview that Tupac did where he had the Yummy picture in the background?
I first saw him when I got home, so it's probably 2017 when I saw it. But I seen pictures of it, I want to say in magazines and stuff like that. And his music, I ain't gonna stunt, I love pop music, I still bump his shit right now, but I think it was Me Against the World when I heard him first mention a shout out to Yummy. He said Tasha Hart, Lil Yummy Sanford, and somebody else, I think. And I'm like, wow.
When you heard him shout him out, how did that make you feel?
I love that. You know what I mean? He made his name even bigger in the sense, brought attention to folks' names. So I love that.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think Pac, he felt like Yummy was being used by grown-ups. You feel that way when you look back at it in hindsight?
I'm saying he was influenced by grown-ups. As with that, it's like I said, that's what got me into the streets, you know what I mean? Being a black disciple. That sight, that influence, it's you see that respect certain people get, the power, the money, you know what I mean, the cars, the attention, is I want that. And this I don't get.
Go ahead, so you got the chance.
That whole situation.
2,000 in your whole career?
I was put in a situation where I shouldn't even been put in.
For sure.
But out of love, it's I don't have a choice. So the love in me got me in that situation. And I be thinking about it, man.
Bruh, still,
I thank God on everything that had happened in my life. You know what I mean? Because the route I was going, I don't think I'll be in that. So in a sense, it's prison changed my life and it set me down long enough to really accept that change. Because after 5 years in there, it's like my attitude ain't changed. 10 years in there, it changed a little bit, but I know if I go home, I'm gonna be right back on it. So I count my blessings, let me put it like that. Man, to this day, bro, like I still
you will
think
still
about
kill someone.
that night.
That's for sure.
What happened, you know what I mean? Because
Your little ass
that
crying,
shit shouldn't happen, but
shit without the
it
bed.
beats me up at times. Sometimes it's harder not to think about it than it is at times, you know what I mean? But
boy right there, man.
your mind drift, and I just ended up doing 6 days in the county jail, and it's like it took my mind back to that mentality, and mentally on some real shit, yeah, it affects me. It affects me every day. Even with my son, I'm like, man, my son finna be 11. I'm finna lose my son. I'm in prison, but these are thoughts that go through my mind as well as a whole lot of other thoughts, man. Just learn to bottle that shit up and keep moving.
How many near-death experiences you had? You being a BD in the 90s. And I mean, the crime rate was insane back then.
Yeah. Actually, it's like, man, I have a lot of near-death experiences. I'm gonna speak upon one of them. Rest in peace, my homie JB, but bro be off the pills. And y'all probably saw the video of him on 116 in Austin. And he punched a lady like on my grandma. And they blasting him on that, but he had treat one night and we got into it and it was up there, but I don't think it should have won as far as it went.
You always saying that. I heard that. You keep saying that shit, man.
And that shouldn't have happened, but like I say, bro was off the pill, he's tweeting, he got to shooting at him. And another time, my brother actually took me drive. We was coming back from family day from out of town, and man, it's like 17-hour drive. No, not that long, but it was a nice drive, driving back from Massachusetts, and we left late. And I know I'm laying there, he swiped the side rail, like the little hill, mountains be coming around, and yeah, it scared the shit out of me then.
America's always moving. Speaking boldly.
What your country can do for you is down this wall.
And shaking things up. Our big ideas make America great.
And bro, I'm gonna tune into these niggas games tomorrow, bro. All these niggas been talking for, man, if I show you my notifications, bro, these niggas been talking for 24 hours straight. They trying to talk the game more. Guggity buggity.
Red wine vinegar, made from red grapes, and no food coloring. And the right way to kill it isn't slow.
I made it big. I made it long. I made this. I made that. Man, go sit your dumb ass in the corner. That's my new joke. Go get your ass. Get your ass in the corner.
You might be underestimated. It wouldn't be the first time. The big drug companies
girls will be bad for a few months, boys, and New Year's. GTA come out in November. I don't play that, but
because it's just who I am, but it's different now. People recognize me, because they know my face from way back then and other interviews, things like that. So
yeah, we know you from Miami. That's why you got this at it.
Hey man, welcome home. I've been home going on 10 years, you know what I mean? But I still appreciate that, welcome home. You did your time, you really free. But now it's like, man, D out the way. That's it. I don't bother nobody. My circle's small. Man, I'm working. I'm trying to start this business and get this business off the ground. And hey,
that's right, Slim. We might start late, but it's still hopeful.
Like,
feel me?
I'm watching TV. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing that. The world bigger than Chicago.
I'm telling
you. I'm trying to get in.
You in the shaman or in DC?
You'd be the perfect person for me to ask What era of Chicago was worse, the 90s or the Chirac era?
I'm gonna say the Chirac era. Cause like I said, back then we was taught like you keep things up under your hat. Your business ain't for everybody to know, you know what I mean? And now with social media and Facebook, Instagram, like people getting smoked on live for just running their mouth. So ain't no structure with these dudes. You know what I mean? Like we had nations, like I'm a Black Disciple, I'm a Stone, I'm a GD, I'm a Vice Lord. They got cliques, so they clique might be mixed with 4 or 5 different people, you know what I mean different mobs, but
yeah, it was fun, buddy. This shit not
with
yet.
their behavior. I'm wrapping up like that. They're more reckless and out in the public with their behavior than how we was back then.
To go back to when Yummy was alive, I want to ask you, because I know all the stories that's out there is, you know.
You don't know shit because
unfortunately,
you
is
want
negative.
to be
Do you have any good moments hanging out with Yummy, or?
And with me, it was all positive. Like I said, that's one of the guys, man, one of the brothers. So it's like, when we saw each other, we was either at a meeting or in traffic, you know what I mean? They came down here to come kick it with us, or we went on the 8 ball and kick it with them, or went on the dock side on the 111, and you know what I mean? When we ran into the guys, like, it's a turn up. If it ain't no, we getting the calls and shit didn't happen, we ran into each other, it's a turn up, man. What's y'all on? Let's get it.
How tall was he? He was a short guy?
Yeah, he was short. Everybody was short to me. I was tall back then too. At 14, I think I was 6 feet at 14. So I would always been extremely tall. But yeah, he was definitely short. It was 3 of them, all 3 of their little asses short.
Do he got any family still in Chicago?
That I'm not sure of. The last time I ran into one of his family members, I want to say was 2006 in Stateville. That was one of his uncles. I can't even remember his name right now. But that was the last time I ran into one of his family members.
How's the interaction like?
We was actually next door to each other. It was smooth. We talked, we kicked, he told me about my grandmother and how she felt and things like that. It wasn't no beef, no tension. It's like, hey man, whatever it is, that happened, y'all convicted, if y'all did it or not, it's like, man, we living life right now. We both in the same situation in this jam trying to get up out of it, but it wasn't no tension. No. We talked every day. Me and Craig was in the cell, and he was right next to us.
Derek Hardaway, great interview, very insightful.
Man, you did that police thing. That's not even what I was trying to talk for. Too early. So you took the I forgot how to do it. I got extra how to do it. I forgot how to do it. I took that shit down. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I catch y'all tomorrow. What? I need the old wolves. I got to keep mad as shit doing these dark wolves. I ain't trying to be in the house motherfucking bowling. I can't get my face stained on that motherfucker, man. How many wolves I got tomorrow? 6. I ain't messing that motherfucker, man. Holy motherfucker.